Hey guys, I want to talk about this Chicago Electric 10-inch miter saw today. Share some of my experience with you to help you make an informed decision if you are thinking about get one. So I purchased this back in Christmas time 2015. So I've been using it over a year now. The model that I got is with sliding and with laser. Um, Back then, I think I paid it around 98 something dollar, a little bit less than 100 after 20% off coupon with tax everything. Now at the time, I decided to purchase this because I just started building my cabin. I need a saw to help me quickly do a lot of rough cut for different kind of material, like 2x4, 2x6, tongue and glue, all this kind of material, just rough cut. Before I got that, believe it or not, actually, this is what I use to do all the cutting. Of course, that's kind of crazy. So I decided to go out and need a miter saw. So I look around. Actually, there's many choice out there. I was thinking either pay a lot and get the best, or just get something, get the cheapest one to get through the job. With the cost, it's just about 1/3 of the brand name one. I pretty much just made up my mind and just give it a shot. So I just go to Harbor Freight and pick this up because it's the cheapest one out there at the time. So let's talk about the good things first. The first thing is the motor seems reasonably reliable and doable. I've been using this saw kind of rough during the last year. Was really building the cabin. Almost every weekend and vacation, I will use it to cut and install something. Much to my surprise, the motor and the main mechanism never failed me. I mean, the swing arm working just fine, and the sliding just fine. It was just cut just fine. The motor have no problem. All these have no problem. And I haven't even do a lot of maintenance work on it too. I mean, I haven't even opened it up to give it some oil. I don't think it's necessary. Okay. Oh, by the way, they do ship you an extra set of motor brush, I think. So if the one that inside is worn out, then you can just go and replace it. So reliability wise on the motor, and it's just fine. As the miter saw come without the cutting blade. Pick a good blade is actually very important. This is the second blade that I'm using right now. I'm actually just decided to get some money and get a good one. And with that, I think cutting all the 2x4, 2x6, and all this, it's not gonna be a problem. And also the sliding function is really useful. I mean, I don't want to get a 12-inch saw. The 10-inch with a sliding function would allow me to cut up to 12-inch wide board without any problem. And that's one of the reasons that I want to get a 10-inch with sliding. It's a little bit lighter, so for me to move it around, and easier for storage. So that's one of the good thing. And I found that the main mechanism, the housing in here, the swing arm, the slide, it seems to be just as well built as any other well-known brand name. They're reliable. I don't have any problem. You hear those squeaking noises, really probably I should put some oil in, but I haven't done that. So, and like I say, with this saw, I'm able to use it to help me to finish building my cabin, and also including the interior remodeling. That's just great. And in its own right, I mean, my original intention for this miter saw for rough cuts and all this is well worth it. You know, cut fast and reliable. Well, so what are the bad things about this saw that I don't like? And yeah, that of course is a lot of bad thing. And there's quite a few actually, and definitely some of them could be a deal killer for some of the user out there. And first thing first is about this dust collector. If you notice, let me show you here that the dust collector is actually right here. When it's cutting the dust is supposed to push itself go in. But if you notice, when you put the whole swing arm down, you notice there's a big gap area in right here. And, you know, I say that's really a design fault over there. If they should have like a cup in here, when they lower it down, it will scoop all the dust up. Like, you know, there's other brand that I've seen is a very good design, and you will not have that much dust flying around. And this is quite useless. I mean, it will catch some dust. I mean, it will not like catch zero. Like this case, you know, I already collected some, but it's just not very effective. If you pay attention to the video that when I'm cutting some of the board, you see the dust is just flying everywhere. So that's a design issue in my opinion. Another bigger thing I would complain is the degree precision. You know, the turntable is reasonable. I think this degree is reasonable, but the angle cut here is just a label. You can see. I will show you here. Just a piece of label here. There's no way I'm going to trust this. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, they're not accurate at all. Okay? So it's really kind of hassle to use. Another problem that I have is with this backing plate here. Once a while, it will, after I use it many times, I don't know what's the reason for it, it will just lose its angle, meaning the cut blade going down here to this is no longer perpendicular. I have to once in a while have to just loosen the screw here and there to realign it with a quick square for the whole thing again. You know, it's not so much a big deal. You know, these angle and things not so much terribly a big deal for when you're doing a rub cut, but this is killing me when I'm doing the trimming for the interior. It's even a bigger problem when you start to make some furniture. You just cannot trust the angle listed sometimes, so you have to like remeasure and all this. It just drive you crazy sometimes. And in a few occasions, I actually just wasted some of the material because the angle is just not right and things just have a big gap. It's not acceptable. Okay, and the laser. This is the piece of laser that they have in here is actually run by battery. In this case, I don't know if they still offer this model, but this laser, in my opinion, is really a waste of time. It's only good for reference. I try to, adjust it by losing all the screw and all this. I just don't have the patience to get it right. I mean, it's not so much a big deal, the laser. It'll give you a good idea sometimes to alignment, but I always just pull the blade down to measure it anyway. So, other thing that I would wish they could do better is the material used for the base of the saw. When I start doing the trimming of the cabin interior, I need to do a lot of angle cut, and this is where the problem is coming in. Supposedly, this latch in here, when I press down, I'll be able to turn the table. But let me show you here if I can go in here. See that? See that there? It's broken right here. Only a few times I start using it, the turntable thing is, that latch is broken. And of course, I'm out of warranty and now there's nothing I can do about it. I can still use it. I can make this latch loose to turn by just manually pulling the rod with my finger. I will see if I can show you pulling the rod in my fingers and still make the table turn. But I'll probably have to figure out a way to fix this. But still, I mean, come on. This type of material, this plastic is just not a very good plastic. So now that's really what you're getting at for $100 sliding 10-inch miter saw, and that's a Ford. The life of a saw in most cases is much longer than most people expected, especially if as a hobby DIY builder at home. In my case, now I'm done with building the cabin. I had started to build some little things like small furniture and around the home and stuff. I really feel that a better precision and ease of use is getting very important. Once in a while, when I use this miter saw, I kind of said to myself, I was like, damn, wish I should get one that's giving me less trouble and better precision. But I factor this saw into my cabin's material cost. That $100 is really well worth it for me because I use it day after day. Well, I couldn't say day after day, but I use it week after week. I have no problem and really make my life much, much easier. And I pretty much just consider this is a free saw now. And so, for me, I will live with this saw for now and try to work it to death before I will get a better one. So in conclusion, I would definitely not recommend this for a pro use. I mean, if your job depends on it, you really should please get a better one. But for hobby and DIY builder, depending on your purpose, I'll say you need to think about it before you purchase. This could be a cost-effective purchase if you don't expect too much from it. Understand the limitation and prepare to deal with it. Use this and save a lot of money or buy other tools and things, Otherwise, you really want something that will last a long time and better use and easy to use, and you don't have to worry about all the little things and that. You probably want to just bite the bullet and shell out good money for a better saw. Okay? Alright. These are just my opinion, and hope it helped you to make your decision. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and leave me your comment. Thanks.